Yeah, hi guys. Yeah, we're a few minutes early. I'm not even sure we're gonna do the show. Have the show today. Yeah, you know what I mean. Because I had to pain myself to watching Bedabbler last night, and he's got the evil lawyer on. The show's just not the same. It lost a little something. It lost its flair when I left, and I don't even know why he goes on. It's not. So I don't know if you guys agree. Morning, Fro. How you doing, brother? Like I said, I don't even know if it's worth to do the show today, but we'll see. So I hope you're having a good day, Fro. And did you see Bedabbler last night, yesterday morning? Yeah, it makes me sick. He's got the lawyer on. He's running around. Just the show lost its soul, and I didn't even see Cardiff on. So I don't even know what's going on over there. We got some Tony Chase videos queued up here. I didn't even drink my coffee. I don't even know why we're doing this. It's early in the morning, you know what I mean? So finally had my first sip of coffee here. So let's just settle down and see what's going on. We'll get some Tony Chase videos queued up in a second here. I'm still waking up though, so it's gonna be a slow. Like I said, I'm not even sure we're gonna be doing this. So yeah, that's the way it is. They got Bland Mike probably coming on at 10. Who the hell's gonna watch that dribble? Ugh. Like I said, we got the Tony Chase queued up. I was gonna wait till 8, but let's see what Tony has to say. He's got a couple new videos out.
History and hermaphrodite royal monarch laws, very important in reference to documents and facts. All these people fabricating things, I'm not allowed to have contact with none of these people. They're not allowed to have contact with me either. Meaning, like, if they fabricated a document claiming they thought I gave something away to somebody, didn't have no meeting with nobody. It's never signed, never gave, never sold.
Right. Yeah, we hear you, Tony. We hear you.
Or no matter what, never. This government man trying to beat me up with his satellite transmissions, trying to injure me, trying to downgrade me all the time, must get prosecuted for violating royal genetics. All my teeth are my real teeth. They're all the same genetics of my body. The government man has to get prosecuted. The metal in my teeth was...
Nice, you got your black tea. I thought you were the one that had the black tea. Like I said, I got to get back into that. Got to get some tea myself. But I need my coffee too.
Put there by my parents, not by a dentist office, motherfucker. My parents owned dentist offices. My parents owned a lot of things.
Don't forget, Tony, you also owned Freightliner, GMC, and a bunch of other stuff.
Father even owned hospitals, dumbass. So in reference to your fucking dumbass terrorizing my life, you tried to claim that you put the metal in my teeth. You have to be arrested. It was put there by my parents. You need to show up in court. Whoever claimed or tried to make any claims to my body.
And there should be arrest warrants. That's a actionable offense.
The diamonds in my body was put there by my parents. My father was a surgeon. My father was a dentist. My mother was a dentist too. Do you understand that, you fucking liars and you fucking thieves? The metal in my mouth does not come from Indiana. I'm not from Indiana. These people holding me here must get prosecuted. They know where they kidnapped me.
Hey, good morning, Brian Lucas, poet. How you doing, brother? Yeah, Tony Chase. He's a good guy.
It's time and dated, and it has to be known to the whole country. Who kidnapped me? What time? What location? All this abuse, all this damage has happened in Indiana. So in reference to politicians and government people holding me here, they're intriguing, or they're...
Good morning, Jenny. How you doing? Great to see you here. And everyone else, poet, Fro and everyone else. This is Tony Chase.
They're allowing the abuses. I'm not even from here. These people doing this here is a violation of law. These people holding me here are allowing these people to do these things.
Morning, Rancho.
They are violating my future. They're violating my past.
And I agree. They are violating them. Rancho, how you doing, brother?
My present, and my future. These people that are violating my body. These people that are damaging my teeth. These people that are stealing postal mail. This is bullshit. All these injuries happened here.
Then it's got to stop. You know what I mean? You can't keep doing this, brother.
When they had kidnapped me from California. Now, human rights laws and treasury laws and state line laws, the fact that they kidnapped me from California, the California government has to come over here, and so does other governments from other cities and states where my parents owned properties, and arrest these people. The satellite controller is hitting me in the teeth, trying to suckle teeth. And every
And they should be arrested. You can't hit Tony in the teeth like that.
time I try to say something, he hits me in the teeth here. Like he's trying to bend and trying to snap out teeth or trying to break teeth. It is illegal contact. Illegal surveillance. I have no weapons. This motherfucker is terrorizing my life. This man is stealing and damaging my face and teeth. Other police departments of other cities and states need to come over and arrest these people.
I agree. It's the only way they'll learn. They're in an 8x8 cell. Thinking about what they did.
This man is trying to call me somebody else all the time. Let's see the information of who he's trying to call me. I've never had a criminal record. Never been arrested in my entire life. Never been in possession of nothing criminal at all. This man is a fucking liar. And I'm supposed to be protected by the laws of Eliot Ness. So there is legal right to apprehend other cops.
That's right. And I agree with... can't see the screen here. I agree with Mason. Nobody violates Tony's teeth and lies about it. How could you do that in this country with this Constitution? How can you do that in good faith? How can you lie about it? Let's keep going.
Cops, other government people, other task force, other drug enforcement agents, if they are harassing me or abusing me or damaging my body. Same thing with medical people. Medical people can arrest other medical people that are trying to hurt me, that are trying to steal my genetics, that are trying to steal from my body. Dentists can arrest other dentists if they are conspiring with satellite controllers or causing damage to my teeth. Or whoever was trying to steal.
That's right. I've heard that too. I've heard that. I agree with Tony.
Steal the metal out of my teeth. Dentists can arrest that man. The man is trying to do these things, trying to steal the metal out of my teeth and trying to put it in somebody else's mouth. They have to arrest that man. This man tampering with my speech, tampering with my face. The man is not any relative of mine. He is not my father or my mother. He is violating my independence and the family that I come from. The man has to be arrested. His government plan is treason. You better quit pushing on my cheek. They're bending my teeth in like this. You better fucking quit. And then he hits up here like he's trying to bend out my cheek. You don't have a right touching me, you fucking trash. I want to see your warrant. If you don't have a warrant for what you've done, which I
hope the satellite man stops this, Tony.
No, you don't. You're going to get executed for touching me. You say, oh, you don't want to be touched. See, when they touch, they try to fuck up things. And when they touch, they're trying to get their fetishes going. I am not their child. I am not their property. And I had been kidnapped and held hostage in Indiana before. And they didn't arrest the motherfuckers then either. This conspiracy.
Did you guys see last week when they stole his van? That was sad. Stole it or repoed it. I'm not sure which one, but it left in a tow truck. Tony was not happy.
Conspiracy of these government people damaging my body. They've already caused lifelong injuries when they knocked out that tooth. Now they're trying to cause another lifelong injury. Those men have to be arrested for violating my body. You don't think my body's unique? This is another thing of orders. They have to acknowledge and publicize how fast I can run, how fast I can jump, or how high I can jump. It's more than most people.
Sure, it's more than me.
Do you understand that?
We understand. Right.
So this man, and plus my SAT scores and my intellect accomplishments. All my accomplishments have to be acknowledged. You better quit messing with my mouth, asshole. Somebody's going to staple your fucking lips together, you motherfucker. I have a right of freedom of speech in reference to protecting myself and my rights and protecting my mother and father's estates and protecting my ownership. Your people don't have a right doing nothing to me.
I agree with Tony. He's got rights. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, would ya?
I don't owe you nothing. The laws have to follow procedure. I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions. It has to be advertised in the media. Who is blocking me? What is their name? What is their identity? Is it a Nazi? Is it a German former president? My parents was above government, and I'm above government. Do you understand that? So whoever that person is, that former president, it even tells you on Treasury documents that I'm...
We understand, Tony. We got you.
Supposed to be protected better than a president. And the fact that this country is being held hostage by German politicians is treason. Or if it was the black politician, the black former president that was involved in attacking me, because this teeth damage started when he was running for office or when he was trying to get into office at the end of Bush's administration.
I don't know if I could agree with that, Tony. You know what I mean? So
they were doing this in California. They were stalking me in California, the ones that kidnapped me. The ones that kidnapped me and held me hostage here, and they kidnapped me and brought me to Indianapolis. Those people was actively involved in criminal activity and tampering with people as their way of kidnapping me from California. So the kidnappers had been in the state line of California. Do you understand that? So in reference to laws, all these people that kidnapped me from California, all of them have to appear in court in California. All the people that stole monies or stole gifts from any of the cities and states or countries that sent me money or sent me gifts, those people have to...
Yeah, they should be prosecuted.
Be ordered to appear in those different states for stealing gifts from other cities and states. The satellite man that's hitting me in the face and teeth has to be ordered into court for stealing things off the porch or stealing monies or stealing vehicles or stealing holiday gifts or credit cards or checks. I'm not allowed to have nothing to do with nobody that illegally confiscates or illegally steals anything from me or steals anything from me, period. I'm not allowed to give nothing away to nobody, not to children.
Yeah, they shouldn't be stealing from you, Tony. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Not to anybody else. So the government man has to show up in court. It's like the Germans invading Poland. These Germans it's acting like they're trying to invade America the way they did Poland. Mutilating, raping, murdering, stealing the clothes off people's backs. In a reference to government, the disrespect and the facts of this financial struggle that they have caused.
Hey, he knows his history pretty good. You know what I mean?
I'm not allowed to be around people that would try to steal from me or that would try to hurt my body or to hurt my teeth. I'm not supposed to be around any of those people, which I'm not. They're following me around. They're stalking me at this location. These people that have money problems, whoever they are trying to cause me money problems all the fucking time. They're not allowed to have any contact with any of my information or any of my property. It even says that on Treasury laws. They're still hitting me in the teeth right here. Those are real teeth. The man has to get the death penalty. The x-rays and the dentist has even told them, all my teeth are real. And this motherfucker is trying to steal teeth like he's hunting me to steal my teeth.
Right.
Like he's trying to play surviving the game.
Now, that's not right what he's doing. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you shouldn't be doing that, Tony. You know what I mean?
And shit. Well, somebody needs to be hunting his ass and arresting him. He's the one that needs to get put on a manhunt, wanted dead or alive. This motherfucker's trying to scar people for life all the time with his satellite, damaging people's teeth. The motherfucker needs to get prosecuted no matter what.
That's right. And he lies about it. That's the he lies about it too, the satellite man. So yeah, I don't really agree with what he's doing. So
people's lives are longer than administrations. These politicians or government people think that a person's life is only important during their administration, or them trying to do things to other people's lives that don't support their politics. Those motherfuckers must get prosecuted. And somebody wants you to know, all you former presidents better pay that White House rent, is what somebody said, I guess. And all these government people that are terrorizing me, that have played this cat and mouse game or cloak and dagger hostage game. It's attempted murder every day.
damn.
So let's talk specifically about the material that's on that laptop.
Wait,
I want to know where you got it.
All right, that's not Tony. That's not Tony. Let's go back to Tony. All right, I gotta adjust this monitor here. I'll have to queue up another video here. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was the first one. So he's got a couple other new ones we'll queue up here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said, yeah, the wife was nagging me today, so I was like, I'm going to my studio. You know what I mean? So I don't need that nagging wife. Working on my Dodge today. Oh, stand by. We're queuing it up. You know what I mean? We'll give you a chance to hit like and subscribe, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dodge is running good. You know what I mean? I go in the garage, run on the, work on the Dodge whenever the wife nagging me. Whenever I feel like I want to throw her down the stairs, I just work on the Dodge, and it makes it better. Adjusted the carburetor the other day.
See how these dirty government people are when they try to get into your life? They try to get into your life saying, oh, they needed your help with something. And then you're like, well, no, I don't know anything about that, and I can't help you with that. Then later on, they're doing shit to you, torturing you, mutilating you, damaging your face and teeth,
Right. Yeah,
claiming they're...
We're going to put a stop to it, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, we can't have that.
Interrogating you with a satellite by torturing you, trying to make you talk about something or anything that they would try to conjure up a way of framing you. Remember at 302 Summit when he called? Need the phone record. Need that sergeant's phone records too. The law.
That's right. Always refer to the record when in doubt.
The office of Elliot Ness needs to subpoena that man's phone records. See who he talked to when they tried to kidnap me and when they tried to rape me. Check to see if Sergeant Hill and his man that he was with raped me in the house at 302 Summit. See which people raped me at the house at 1726 Audubon Road. See which people raped me at 3617 Robeson Street. See which people raped me on Gladstone Street.
That's a lot of whatnot going on now. They got to be held in contempt and accountable for that.
Find out the information. Which people raped me on Midhofer Street. Which men tried to rape me? Which men did rape me? Which men have done these things to my life for over 30 plus years? Plus. Which men tried to rape me in Richmond, Indiana? Which men tried to rape me in Union City, Indiana? Yeah. These men are obsessed with somebody being a female hermaphrodite. The men stalking me.
That's not right what they did, Tony. Yeah.
I'm supposed to be at my mother and father's mansions where there's security. How come the security didn't see them stealing my fucking van today? How come they didn't see who was doing that, or what the person is, or who the person was, or where he came from? How come the person that's supposed to be watching the courts, getting information about what court judges are trying to do, they're conspiring against me? They're still hitting me in the teeth on this side. You're still touching.
It's not good. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're not going to accept this.
See, these people, when the cops try to get somebody to help them, that sergeant called me on the phone and wanted me to help him with something. I said, no, I can't help you do nothing. He said, why don't you meet me at Taco Bell or something? Then I think he was trying to call me a Mexican. I'm friendly with Mexicans, but I'm not Mexican. My father owned farms in Mexico, or owned a farm in Mexico. Isn't it on record? Didn't some of the people from the farm come up here and have a court case against the government holding me hostage in Indiana? They got pictures of me at my mother and father's mansions.
That'd be pretty sweet to own a farm in Mexico.
This man was trying to steal pictures of me at my mother and father's mansions. Didn't this government man go to Colorado, where one of my mother and father's mansions are at, and he went to the school or something, and the school teacher that was over there was a school teacher of mine, where I went to school in Colorado when I was younger? And did he send money back, but then the cop or government man stole the money or something? Yeah, he gets life in prison, whoever you are. Don't steal my money, because that's the...
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, Brian, don't get him started on his teeth. You can talk for years on his teeth. And, so, yeah, he's a good guy, though.
That's one of the only things that's been holding me hostage every time I try to go somewhere. Every time I try to move to another city and state. They always steal my money. They always break down my vehicle. They broke down every vehicle. Look at the DMV records of vehicles I drove in Indiana. They have destroyed every single fucking one of them. Or they stole it. Like the one they stole today. Except for the RX-7. The RX-7 is probably sitting at my mother's mansion in Beverly Hills. Is it? We need somebody to put a picture on the internet of the car at the property. And check to see if my Ford Tempo is...
Ford Tempo RX-7, you're going back in history, brother. Nice cars, though. Most likely in the junkyard, but they're nice. They were nice cars back in the day.
Sitting on my mother's property in Beverly Hills. Yeah, Satellite Man. The question about you doing things to people, they're going to ask you if you're the one doing that to us, with me. You're doing that to me with the satellite. Just because they can't see it on a camera didn't mean you're going to get out of it.
Right. Doesn't make it.
My father got murdered from satellite, and the satellites was invisible back then too.
Right. Doesn't make it right.
So all your cover-ups can get you the death penalty anytime you've terrorized my life, whoever the fuck you are. Or if you terrorized my mother's life. I'm not playing your satellite erosion game, asshole. And it tells you on those treasury documents, don't try to age my body. Don't try to age my face or teeth. They can legally put you on trial for execution because I am a royal female hermaphrodite. And whether people like that or not, you have caused me a lot of problems with people that hate that, or people that are jealous of that, or people that don't like that, or whatever it is. I have a right to live my life as a female hermaphrodite. And you don't have a right damaging my looks because you were trying to make me look bad or trying to say bad things about me that aren't true. Or you wanted to make up shit. Let's see the warrant. So the court judge said that he thought he had a right stealing my Royal Ballet hermaphrodite vehicle, right? I need money from that court judge in the courts right now so I can buy a new fucking vehicle.
Right. Yeah, so Brian Lucas had a Ford Escort. He said it was a big mistake getting rid of that car. Yeah, I'm sure we all. I know. I wish I had all the cars I had in my lifetime. Most of them, not all of them. But unfortunately, it's just not practical to keep them. But I'm with you. That does seem like a really practical car. Really good on gas. Parts were probably cheap to fix it. I never had one myself, but it seemed pretty cool. I had a friend that had one in high school, so definitely takes me back whenever you hear about these old cars.
Cool. And I'm not giving away my control arm invention for vehicles. Some people say it might have made over $200 million already that you've been stealing or somebody's been stealing from me. I don't know. Better quit hitting me in the face. Maybe somebody might retaliate against you.
Sunbird, those were cool cars. My mother had a Sunbird.
And start banging your face with a fucking satellite and hitting you in the mouth. Better leave me alone, satellite motherfucker.
Okay, let's see what else we got. Tony Chase. Just don't call him Mark Ray. He'll go nuts. This one's hard to watch because he's got the hair dryer on, but it's just short. Yeah, he's definitely doing well. He's got the nice 1875 watt dryer there. He's probably trying to get some heat.
He's even with the hair dryer right here. That's how they broke this part of my face. That's why my face sinks in right there. And they're hitting it right here like they're trying to sink in my face on that side. That's not in the royal protocol. The man has to be arrested. Every person has to be
every day he's got to deal with this. You see the look on his face? He's not happy. You know what I mean? Let's stop it. Satellite man.
arrested for trying to change my looks. The royal protocol is a documentation of my royal family history, of who I am and what my family owned in America and internationally. So no matter who you are, touching me, damaging things, you have to get prosecuted no matter fucking what. No matter what, motherfucker.
Right. Yeah. We agree. We agree. We'll switch gears for a little while here.
Oh my goodness. The person who invented this thing is simply a genius because you own.
What did I do?
We've all heard the term sins of the father. And in policing, that term rings very true because many times the father ends up getting everyone else arrested. And when it's a sovereign
citizen,
dad, it magnifies it even more. A car stop, wrestling with state troopers, jail, this is one of those.
Let's check it out. Oh, Arkansas, poet.
Is this one to roll down?
We see the trooper looks super sharp in uniform. He looks very aware. He approaches on the passenger side. So he has some really good tactics. But one challenge that I'd like to mention, and this is just constructive, we want to keep the gun hand free almost the entire time. We don't want to have to transition if we have to go to gun. Even a compliant person can engage with gunfire. We want to keep the gun hand free. He continued to occupy his gun hand.
Hey, how's it going, man? Hey, I'm Trooper Whipple, Arkansas State Police. The reason why I stopped you tonight is for speeding, okay? I clocked you at 98. Yes, sir. It's supposed
98. That's a little. He's cruising.
to be 65. You're traveling. You're traveling? Yes, sir. Okay. You have your driver's license with you? No, sir, I don't. All right, man. Go ahead and do me a
Hey,
favor and step out for me, okay, on the driver's side? Okay.
A couple things I'd like to address really quickly. Some sovereign talk, traveling, refusing to ID, not getting out of the car. You can see that the trooper
Yeah, so far it's never worked for them, but let's see if this video is different.
is super cautious. He was cautious on the approach, and you saw how cautious he was backing up. This guy is really sharp as far as that goes.
I want to identify himself. Refusing to get out. So I'm away.
You won't identify, he's just traveling, he's not driving.
All right, man. Hey, I'm going to ask you one more time. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me, okay?
The backup officer arrives, and we see that they walk up to the car. I don't see a lot of time in the verbal planning. Okay, I'm lethal, you're low lethal. I'm going to give them one command, then we're going to open the door, then approach the car. And I'm not going to get into the aspect of whether they approach on the same side, but did they talk enough about what they're going to do with an uncleared vehicle?
We're going to identify you back here, all right?
You're going to get tased.
So they're recording, the sovereigns are recording, so let's see how it looks like. They just got a car wash. It looks like a clean car.
Get out. You're going to get tased. Out of the vehicle. Hey, get out. I'm going to hand you this arm, okay? Get out, dude. Grab this arm.
They're not even getting too, they're gonna get him right out.
I'm a fan of how they look. I was a Marine. They look like drill instructors. They look super sharp, in shape, and that's awesome. But if I'm going to talk about having to put your hair in a ponytail, then I'm going to also talk about having this cover on that you have to take off if you go hands-on, wise tactically. Now, there may be an argument as to why they wear those, and I've always wondered why, if you have to take it off, if you're going to be in one of the most physical things that you do, then you're giving time to a suspect to potentially do something to
I agree, brother. I think it's part of the uniform.
you. That's just something, that's a general thing. That's not even a knock on the officer. It's just, is that the most tactical?
Grab this arm. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Oh, me, man. Oh, no. Get out of the fucking car.
What did that do? What did that do? What did that fucking do? What did that do? What did that do?
It's going down, brother.
What did that goddamn do?
That little guy, what's he gonna do? Let's see what he does. And you got the guy over here recording, and you got by the other gas pump. I like how they're always surprised when they extract them out of the vehicle, even though they told them they would.
Fucking car. Fucking car. Get out! Get out! Get out! Fucking car!
Oh, right by the gas pumps too. You know what I mean?
My feet is right there. My toe is right there.
So it's going down, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're taking him down.
Let me go. Let me go.
I want to stop here because it's something I'd like to see in the comments.
All they're doing is traveling in their vessel. You know what I mean?
If you see here, the guy who's filming at this pump number 4, some jurisdictions are incorporating laws on how close a person can be and film the police while they're interacting with a person. In the comment section, is this guy close enough, too far, too close? Just your opinion. And if in your jurisdiction they have a rule or law, especially people from other countries, I'd like to hear what you have to say because sometimes it's vastly different from what we do here in the States. But please chime in on that in the comment section.
Let me go. Let me go. He did nothing. Y'all did all that for what? Tip me. I'm finna drive.
No, you're not.
Mark. He did nothing. Right now, right now. In a minute. He did no. Exactly. That did nothing. What the hell?
She said she's gonna drive. I thought she was gonna travel. Am I right?
Oh, I want to drive. I did. Mark, get in the car. Come on. Get on. Come on. I don't know what the fuck he's just said, motherfucker. Get in the car. You are my shoe. Get my picture. Don't take it.
Get your shoes up here. Don't put your shoes properly. Come up here.
Okay, can you tell me what y'all doing to him?
He's gonna go to jail tonight.
Why?
Up here.
Why?
Sit right here.
Why do I gotta come
Yeah, so they won't even get in the car. You know what I mean? Yeah, they could have just took the speeding ticket originally. You know what I mean?
Get in the
Y'all can go ahead and get him out.
You're hurting me!
That's a shame.
You're hurting me!
Did he have keys in his pocket? Yeah, they're up here. They're up there? Okay. Anybody else out here? I don't give a fuck about them. They can walk, but the car's getting towed. I don't have anything to do with them.
So we see that the dad's in custody, breathing heavy, watching what's going on in front, and you hear them saying, that's my dad, that's my dad. You would hope that the situation starts to cool down, but the occupants of the car just keep amping it up to where they're going to end up in cuffs too.
Cash in the center console.
She said my daddy is a traveler.
I don't know what he is.
Hey, get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Get out there. Hey.
Yeah, Brian's right. They're not playing. You know what I mean?
Hey man, just have a seat against the front of that vehicle. Just have a seat right there against the front of that vehicle. Hey, I have not checked his back. Keep an eye on him. Okay. Well, no, we still got a lot of people acting noise.
Yeah, a lot of noise going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of noise in there. Yeah. So. Right. Yeah, and I agree with Fro. The king of Arkansas promised me safe travel through your lands. Yeah, and it was they violated that. So.
I got everybody I want. Everybody else can. I ain't got nothing on them. Driver's the only person I got charged on me. No, he just don't identify himself. Yeah, they're just factory. Yeah, we still got 1016.
Right. So yeah, he's going to jail.
Anyway. My inventory is the same. He is with them. I don't know nothing on him. Just keep an eye on him.
I agree with Brian. The nicer you are to them, usually the nicer they are to you. I mean, obviously, you got pulled over. It was pretty fast he was going. He would have just got a ticket and he would have been on his way home. Would have been at home watching TV by now. And this is a good time for everyone to hit like and subscribe.
Oh, baby, I earned you today.
Jess,
It's 5 p.m. on Tuesday.
There's alcohol up here. There's more back there. I think everybody's a little bit.
What are they saying? What did they find? Alcohol? What are they looking for?
I haven't got them identified yet. He was driver, refusing to identify himself, refusing to get out.
He wasn't driving, he was traveling, brother. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Oh, that guy there? Yeah, he's just a passenger. I have nothing on him. He can walk for all I care, but just keep him from walking up on us. Okay. Yeah. I haven't been inside that bag that he's got on him, so that's fine. You don't have to be here. You're free to go, but you can't be this close to my car. You can walk over to the curb.
He's gonna shoot one of us. That's it. And then he don't got no name badge on.
Come here. You, put your hands behind your back.
What's going on here?
Behind your back. Stay right the fuck there.
What the hell? I wasn't even touching you. You know I wasn't, and you know that. I didn't even get near you.
Slide in here.
What the hell?
You got anything on you?
Over the house.
Stay right real quick.
Oh my gosh. Can you put my hair up?
So yeah, so they got her too. She's going to jail. You know what I mean?
Got me for no reason. I didn't even touch you. I didn't do nothing. No, I'm broken.
Do you have anything stuck anywhere? Take it to the jail. It's gonna be a felony.
No, I don't. Why is you arresting me? Y'all don't even have no reason to arrest me.
Got a lot of reasons.
What's the reason? What's the first reason? In the back seat, I need to talk to my cousin. Can you let me out real quick?
What's that?
I need to talk to my cousin. He don't have nowhere to go.
I can't let you out. No, ma'am. You're under arrest.
For what?
Public intox, obstructing government operations, resisting arrest.
Resisting arrest?
Yes.
If I let y'all put me down to the ground,
Okay, what's your last name?
if I let you put me down to the ground,
Ma'am,
and you talk
there's
about
going to be
public
another charge if you don't
intoxication,
answer my questions.
y'all can say anything.
What's your last
Are you
name?
gonna let me go?
No. What is your last name?
My driver's license so cute.
So she's going to jail. He's going to jail. Yeah, a lot of people going to jail.
Interfering with custody. Well, that's not the first time you've done that, is it?
What are you talking about? Y'all still ain't get my stuff out that car?
What all you got in the car?
My bag, that's what I've been asking for.
What is it?
It's a Lilo and Stitch bag.
What all in it?
What you mean what's all in it?
I ask you.
My ID, my wallet, and my keys to my house.
Okay.
That's all I've been asking y'all to get.
Right. Yeah, so Brian said that's Little Rock probably. Looks like a pretty clean gas station, too.
The regular police, not the state troopers.
Yeah, so what are we doing?
They're checking my bag to make sure there's no weed and shit in there to earn money. And the only reason why I'm vlogging right now is because y'all are recording then. That is that, but it's no weed in there. Only my Black and Mouse, and I guess they hear me because I'm talking and they keep on looking back. But these are racist ass motherfuckers. And there he goes, looking at my bag. Wallet, exactly. Bills, my pills. No coke, no nothing. Because I don't even take those pills. pH pills. And them pills were just prescribed by my fucking doctor when I got into my wreck. And there go my car keys. And I might be pregnant too. So we're finna see how this shit go. And all they racist asses is laughing and giggling and shit like they did a good job.
Right. Yeah, they're patting themselves so you can give themselves a gold star.
And they didn't, because what the fuck? As y'all can see, they're imitating how they did us, slamming us to the ground. The 3 or 4 passengers that wasn't doing shit.
King, how you doing, brother?
So, anyways, I hope y'all see this video before they delete it.
It's not deleted, and it's being posted for people to learn information about how not to behave on car stops. As a father, when I see a person who is a father behaving in this way and causing their children to end up in the back of a police car, and you see the behavior of how the children were acting, and they're not children, they're the children of the male, but they're adults acting like children. The racist claim towards the officers, are those officers racist? I have no idea of knowing where they're racist, but I know that I didn't see any racism on this stop. What I saw was some people who were acting in a behavior that was not adult and was criminal, and some people performing a police function that I was critical of to some degree, but they were doing their job. Situations that are legitimately racist lose their power when people just rampantly just throw that out there, because I did not see anything racist on this. The charges, it appears that the dad was charged with operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated. We saw the
Here we go, brother. Charges.
resisting. We also saw the public intoxication and the resisting charges that the officer mentioned for the other people that were involved in the car. We saw their behavior. These are not charges that someone wants on their record, because there are consequences to it, and then getting car potentially towed and all of the other stuff that goes along with it. Like, subscribe, and click on the video that's on your screen to watch content just like this.
Don't tell my employer I said this because I'll get fired. Nobody knows this, but if you want...
All right, so drop it. Well, child, thank you for the $5. How you doing, brother? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the $5. And yeah, maybe we'll go back to Tony Chase. One more for Tony, maybe. We've been here a little while, but so that's that. Let's see if we can get this on the screen. Wait, wrong link. What am I doing again? See if we can get this to work.
And how you guys doing? I'm watching The Silence of the Lambs, parts of it here on YouTube. And the Satellite Man is still hitting me in the teeth, in the face. And they're hitting me in the teeth every time I ask my Alexa to do anything. Like turn on lights or turn off lights, Satellite Man, or I tell it to pause or something. The Satellite Man is still hitting me hard in the teeth, like they're trying to break my teeth.
Right, yeah.
They've damaged several teeth.
That's wrong, and that's got to stop. You know what I mean?
Teeth. I'm not their child. I'm not their property. I'm not their race. I'm not their religion. And they are violating hermaphrodite protection laws, and all these satellite motherfuckers need to go to prison. They have no connection to me, and they are damaging my future.
Thanks a lot, Trumpet. Thanks for the $5 and the $2. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Eve, how you doing? Hey, also, I definitely appreciate the super chats. If you guys could hit like and subscribe. You guys know I went through mental strain having to see the nasty bedabbler going on without me. He's got the evil lawyer on, and I just don't like it. I don't agree with it. When I was producing that show, that was a good show. Now, I don't know what's going on nowadays. Bedabbler has changed. You know what I mean? He went against me and lied about it. And I can't have that. So it is what it is. I got my own choke doing.
They're damaging my life. And they must state in the courtroom why they think they had any connection to me damaging my face or teeth, no matter what the fuck they think in their brains.
Right.
They don't have a right touching me or damaging my face or teeth, no matter fucking what. Not with their hands, not with their fucking satellites. My father got murdered from satellite when he had teeth damage and died from teeth abuse and mouth abuse.
Right.
From satellites burning my father's mouth. I'm not going to play your games, government man. They can execute it.
I'm sorry your father had to go through that, Tony. You know what I mean?
Every single fucking one of you people that's ever touched my fucking teeth.
That's Tony Chase, brother. Tony Chase is on the case. No question. Tony Chase lie about it. Don't ever call him Mark Ray. He'll flip out. This one.
What you guys doing? I got my Conair hair dryer here.
Here we go with the Conair again.
This is on low.
I tell you what, Conair does make a good blow dryer, so I don't blame him for using it.
Yeah, satellite man pulled out my hair here. It's trying to regrow there too. It's like real little short hairs.
Yeah, I wonder if that one is a turbo model. They say turbo on the side, sometimes the better ones. I don't see it on there. So it looks like Tony's doing his hair. Interesting video there, Tony. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I'm interested. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, so let's see what he's doing here.
In-N-Out Burger said hello, I guess. California, wherever they're at.
He's still doing it, brother. He's still happy. He's doing his hair. I wonder if he's gonna do it the whole time.
I'm gonna turn this sideways, it'll be better. Let's go ahead and the teeth right here. That's not.
Yeah, that's not fair. You know what I mean? Well, you know, why is Salomon doing that? You know what I mean?
Illegal marketing to do, doesn't it mean? First of all, what's the name of the person you're looking for? Government man. You don't know. You're just looking for somebody to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Thank you very much, Trumpet, for another $2 super chat. And as you can see, I'm a little bruised up. Not feeling that good, but I get some rest after this. But yeah, we're pulling through. I appreciate the super chat. I appreciate the kind words, Trumpet. Like I said, you know, I went through hell with Bedabbler. You know, being an unpaid producer on that show for years. He didn't appreciate it. Now I'm a free agent. So, yeah, we're going to do better in the long term. But for right now, I'm a little bruised up.
There's be court cases. The court judges have to ask this man, what are you looking in somebody's mouth for? 10 or 15 hours a day. Why are you hitting me here, man? What are you looking for there? You're trying to see if you can make a hole there? You already made a hole here. It's not legal to put holes there. No matter what government man you are. My teeth are my birthrights. Your so-called standard quo claiming you thought people only had 32 teeth because those are common people with common genetics. I have one of the rarest blood types in the world, asshole. And you wanted to know what was so different that made me different and made me have one of the rarest blood types in the world. Because I have more teeth. Teeth are one of the features in reference to having rare blood, motherfucker. Do you not understand that? Having numerous teeth. More.
I tell you what, Tony knows more about teeth than I do.
More teeth than the average person. Several more teeth than the average person. See, that's one of the qualities of having rare genetics, asshole. So if you can't figure that out, you should get the death penalty for damaging teeth. You don't have a right messing with my teeth or anything else. I'm not your child. I'm not your property.
Right.
And I'm a purple blood.
At least life and... Did you say purple blood? Whatcha? Purple blood.
Which my blood is not the same color as anybody else's. I mean, there are some people that have purple blood too, but, you know, darker blood. Mm-hmm. Oh, they thought that was diabetic. No, bitch. Royal blood. You ever heard of a blue blood? Purple blood? You claim you work in the blood?
Blue blood, maybe on the Smurfs, but I digress.
An industry of protecting people's bloods or something? Is that what you claim, bitch? You didn't know why people had rare blood.
Right. Why is it, Tony? You know what I mean?
You think everybody had the same blood type? You think everybody's blood was the same color? And this government man has to get charged for making up his own system of claiming how he recognizes people. Like this man claims he can only recognize people if he can take off their clothing. He claims he can only recognize people if he's allowed to knock out a tooth or to fuck up people's teeth. No, that's not. That causes health problems. You recognizing somebody by causing them a health problem is attempted murder. You messing up somebody's teeth claiming you were trying to recognize somebody. And the word recognize means to identify something, not to mutilate something. You're trying to play your political science scam of messing up somebody's looks and
They're trying, but it's not working, brother.
Identity when you've been found guilty of stealing from me. You ain't never going to win no court case. You're going to lose every time. And the fact that you have been choking me and burning through my throat, a person doesn't normally cough like that. A person,
I agree with Tony.
when they're blowing through somebody's neck like that, no. Usually a person's lung capacity is not that much for that type of cough, where it's like a horn or somebody sound like an animal, a goose or something. No. A person's lung capacity does not naturally make that sound. So in reference to that sound, they cause you to cough, but then all that excess sound is them blowing the wind of the satellite through you. So it's not really your lung capacity that's producing that sounds like a Studebaker horn or whatever it is. That's the excess wind from the satellite.
Right. We agree.
In reference to the government, man, and them trying to falsely profile somebody for over 33 years.
That is wrong, and that shouldn't happen.
If you were in any of those court cases Doris Duke was in, government man, and you claimed you didn't know who I am, you're going to be going to prison. Because I'm sure school teachers that have known me, some of them haven't seen me in a long time, have possibly already told you who I am. They haven't seen me in 20 or 30 years, some people. They saw me one day and oh yeah, there you are. You've been staring at me every day for over 25 plus years, 30 years. And you've been confused the whole motherfucking time. But then somebody from Italy or France or England or somewhere comes over and looks at me for 2 seconds and knows who I am right away.
Right. If they could do it, why can't you do it? You know what I mean?
And then you claimed it. And they didn't steal none of my teeth. They didn't mark on my body. They didn't cause scarring on my body. But they hadn't seen me in 20 or 30 years. Came over and knew who I was right when they saw me. Without damaging anything, without marking on my body, and without me even having to say anything. But then you claim you're some investigator? Mutilating and messing up somebody's teeth? So other people can make up accusations? You get charged for attempted murder.
Right. Yeah, and they should be charged. You know what I mean?
Because when those people try to make up accusations and then a person has to defend themselves because of what you've done, government man, it's attempted murder. And you should get put on trial for your crimes. You should go to prison for life or maybe the death penalty.
Very good, Tony. Very good. Yeah. Well, we should probably call it a day. I want to thank everyone for being here. I want to thank Trumpet for the multiple super chats. Let's do roll call, reverse roll call. Bro, always great to see you, brother. Brian Lucas, a pleasure as always, brother. Jenny Wong, if you're still here, always splendid to see you. Retro, brother, good to see you. Froze there again. Mason, how you doing? Great to see you. Odds of Doodles, good to see you. Peter, PSTEW, good to see you. Rancho, Kelp Farming, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. J-Dog, always good to see you. Yo. Prop Master, hey, what's up, brother? King, good to see you, King. Trumpet, thanks again for the gift cards. Eva, how you doing? All right, so thanks again, everyone. Please hit like and subscribe, and thank you for the super chats, everyone. We'll see you next time. Good job. Thanks, bro. You too.